Hello everyone, welcome to another stash update for 2022. All this kit's from Untitled Pyroworx. It was ordered or pre-ordered in March during their March Madness sale that they do every year. So if you want to get some good deals early on, I'd recommend having a look. So yeah, thanks to Saj as well for keeping this nice and safe for me until the run up to Bonfire Night. As you can see, it's all premium stuff. So we've got prestigious Pyrotechnics there, Vivid Pyrotechnics. We've also got a newcomer called Pyroworx. So I've got some of their smaller bits that I've not seen videos for, so I thought I'd give those a try out as well. So I'll have a look at the smaller bits first, and then we'll roll on to the slightly bigger pieces. But this is stuff I've never fired before. I've seen some of it during a demo, and I've also seen obviously some of the videos, and we'll go through them. But yeah, it's all stuff that I've had my eye on for a while. So we'll start with these two. Now forgive my English, but I'm sure that's misspelled. So I'm sure Fusion is one S and Fission's double S, but if I'm wrong, let me know. So there's a typo on these, but these are all from Pyroworx. These three little cakes. We've got Ronin here. Obviously standard like 16 shot 20mm cakes. 104 grams NEC. I'll just see if it tells you. I don't actually know what these do. Like I say, I've not seen any videos for them either. But I've got high hopes from the stuff I've seen so far from Pyroworx. I've seen Pearlescent fired live. That was very good. Raging Bull as well. Very good. So there's no reason to suggest why these won't perform well also. So yeah, some little cakes here. So that was Ronin. Then we've got, how you're supposed to say Fusion, I think, not Fusion. Again, 16 shot 20mm, 104 grams NEC. Obviously 1.4G. So we'll have to see how these perform against, because they're sort of like similar size to say like Cheeky Cherries from Brothers. So I will see how they go alongside those in like the small section just to build up the display. So there you go, sorry, yeah, that's Fission, which I think should be a double S, but we'll go with it. So yeah, all 104 grams there, 20mm, 16 shot cakes. So there's a bit of debris in the bottom there. So yeah, we'll see how they go. That was Pyroworx. Then I've got a couple of pieces from Vivid. I've always wanted to try their Pro Slices. I had a little bit of money left over, so I said to Saj, just pick me a random Pro Slice please. So obviously 7-shot fanned, just one row, but I like non-standard colours, and Saj obviously knows that because he's picked me the orange one. So we'll see how the orange pearl goes there. So each slice there, NEC 54.6 grams, 20mm bore. So yeah, I don't know where to put that in the display, to be fair. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, it's just something a bit different. And if I like it, I'll probably buy more, to be fair. Now I've got the firing system called, oh god, what's it called now? Ignite. So I'll be able to have a play around with it. Then we've got obviously loose cannon here. Now I bought this on the strength of the China video, and I've seen the UK videos, and it is slightly different. The Comet section is a bit different, but it's 57 shots, obviously small bore cake. Let's have a look. 20mm bore, so yeah, small bore, 410 grams NEC, but it is Cat 3. So just so you know, obviously it could be deceptive because it is a smaller piece. You might think it's Cat 2, but it isn't, and it's obviously fanned. So we've got to face it towards that way, towards spectators. So always read the label, especially if you're going to remove the labels to sort of stop the debris. Just make sure you re-stick that onto the side so you know which way to face it, because I've fallen foul of it in the past, to be fair. Okay, but it's a mixed effect cake, and to be fair, it's Vivid, so it's all going to be pretty much premium quality. So that's that one. I'll just do a few shout outs. Josh Soldier Boy 26 on YouTube, check him out. Jack at Fireworks UK on YouTube, Kevin at Grimsby Pyro, and also some like regular supporters. So Jay, Safe and Sane, thank you very much. Basic Pyro, Johnny Firecracker, Dusky Fuse, Anthony Perkins, Peter Mackett, and everyone else that likes the videos and writes a comment. I really appreciate your comments on there. So please keep it up. I'm nearly at 600 subscribers as well. So please, if you haven't already and you like your pyro, please subscribe. So next up we've got Tiny Temper from Prestigious Pyrotechnics. This is like a garden firework, I suppose. The reason I've had my own it for a while. I've never seen any videos. I've seen it fired live now. And it's absolutely fine for a small garden, it really is. Mixed effect cake. There is a little bit of a fan to it as well. Only slightly narrow, but a fan nonetheless. It goes up in a bank of 3 when it does go into those sections. So it is Cat 2. I'll just get it closer to the camera for you to see. So it's Cat 2. You get 504 grams NEC, so it's more than the Vivid one we've just looked at there. And it's in 3 parts. So let's have a look. I presume it's 20mm bore, so you can't really see the fan there from those bits. But yeah, believe me, there is. But nice mixed effect cake and some good duration as well to the display as well. You know, you need to. It's not all just about high impact. It's about providing a decent display that everyone can enjoy without being over in like 2 minutes. So yeah, that's Tiny Temper 63 shot mini compound. Something a bit different. Then I'll do the bigger compound last, just because I'm going to have to slice it open. But if you haven't already seen the video for this, and I'll bring it in a bit more because it's got some weight to it. If you haven't seen the video, I've seen this fired live, sensational, and it's rare for a firework to live up to her name like this, I suppose. I can't give 10 out of 10 for any videos, because that means pyro perfection. But this firework, and there's another one called Profusion as well in the same series, they're 2 of the closest I've ever seen that have got to nearly a 10. I'd have to give it 9.5. I can't give it 10 or, well, yeah, 9.5. So sensational, as it says there, 56 shot Cat 3 cake. It's fan effect. Obviously it's got the label there to show you which way to fire it. It's got double fuse, which most of the bigger pieces have. So if your first fuse fails, you can fire the reserve, but obviously it'll fire back to front. What can I say about this? Lovely golds, lovely blues, a great pace to it. The fusing in it is absolutely spot on. Yeah, just the effects are amazing. Just pro display quality. Obviously each cake there is 784 grams NEC. I hope I've got that facing the camera there so you can see it. Yeah, stunning piece. But obviously Cat 3, so not suitable for smaller gardens. Yeah, 25 meters away the spectator should be, and the fire it needs to be 15. So just bear that in mind when you're buying your heavier pieces. Make sure you're nice and safely back. That's why I use a firing system, to be fair. It just eliminates that danger. If something doesn't fire, I can always go back to it later, but I'll let the system do the work for me because it's just safer. And then that just leaves us with this compound. I'll have to slice it open, to be fair, because we'll have a look inside. But yeah, lovely piece. Crazy crossets. You know, everybody, I love crossets. They're my favourite firework. And Saj has kindly done a compound to please me. No, it's not to please me. It's for his own ends. But it's certainly, I had to get this. I've got no other crossets in my display this year. It's just going to be this phase. And to be fair, is there anything that's going to compare on the market? No. Starts off with some lovely, colourful, slow pace, to be fair, to get it going. But all sorts of colours. There's oranges, I think there's yellows. There's There's no green actually and no red, but there's blues in there, purples. So yeah, like non-standard colours to start with, which is good to see. And then it sort of goes into a second phase, so there's 2 cakes to this, which is more fan effect, which is blues. But they've got some lovely mine lifts as well. Probably don't catch them in the UK footage particularly, I'm not sure. But yeah, lovely mine lift as well, glittering mine to start with. So yeah, I mean, this will go in the middle of the display. And obviously crossettes are fairly quiet. I suppose you would class them as lower noise. They've still got a kick to them, and they do crack when they split. You know, the pearl goes up and then splits into 4, so you will get a crack from that as well. So I wouldn't say they're quiet, but they're quieter than a normal bursting firework that you would get. So yeah, that'll go in the middle of the display just to pad it out, add some beautiful colour. If you want colour in your display, you can't go wrong with any kind of crossette, to be fair, as long as it's not a single colour, but you could mix them up. So yeah, it's perfect for my needs anyway, and it obviously fulfills my need of having crossettes in a display. So I'll just pause it here, I'll get a knife, we'll open it up and we'll have a look inside at what the compound looks like. Just bear with me. So there we go, I've popped the hood, as they say in America. I didn't tell you actually, this smallish compound has a whopping 1,557 grams of NEC. It is Cat 3 as well, obviously because of the size and the amount of powder as well. So there you go. You've got, obviously, the bigger cake is the fanned piece. The smaller cake is what it kicks off with. Obviously you've got your primary fuse there, and you've got your secondary right at the back, but obviously again it would fire back to front. So you can see that the second portion is massive, where the fans are, much bigger than the first portion. Like I said, the first portion's the colour, final portion's the more of the blues, but some lovely fans, to be fair. Slightly different from the China video, have to say, but they all are to a degree these days, unfortunately. But that's kind of why I exist as a channel, really. I was kind of fed up with China videos. So yeah, there's loads of UK landing footage on my channel if you want to check it out and compare it maybe to the China videos. You'll figure it out quite quickly. But still a very good piece. I'm still very happy with this. Like I said, right in the middle of the display, just to add some colour and some duration as well. I think it's just shy of 2 minutes. So yeah, you got like 1,500 grams of NEC in 2 minutes, so it's not bad at all. I think it's about 1:50 off the top of my head. But there's a video on my channel already. I've seen it fired live. Very happy with it. And that completes it really, this video. But thanks all for watching. Like I said, I'm not far off 600 subscribers now. If you haven't already and you like your pyro, please consider subscribing. And there'll be plenty more footage, obviously, and bits I'll post on the run up to bonfire night. So if you don't tune into any of my other videos, have a great bonfire night. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my picks. Let me know if you think you've got a particular order you'd put them into fire, to be fair, because I've not got to the planning stage yet for this year. I'll have to get down to it. I'm running out of time a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.